Today's horoscope and tarot reading from Astrocademy, Libra March 4, 2022. The moon spends another day in your solar 5th sector, and you can feel a strong need to express and enjoy yourself. In the first half of the day, people can be temperamental or the timing is off, and patience is lacking. You might feel a little torn between applying yourself to something absorbing and enjoying some fun time. Instead, you could waver between trust and questioning motives. Moodiness is possible. Ideally, you get a better sense of what you want. Unrest in your social or romantic life can motivate you to come to resolutions in the coming weeks. Your feelings are clearer as the day advances, making it easier to throw yourself into what you're doing. You're feeling yourself, and you're hard to resist, too. Your flirtatious rendezvous, however, will more than likely come with a catch, given that the moon's celebratory journey through your romantic 5th house of love will be interrupted by a tumultuous square to Mars via your intimate 8th house of mergers, sexual chemistry, and collaborations. In other words, before fully indulging in this potential love offer and getting lost in the sauce, Luna's square to Mars will serve as a reminder to check yourself, specifically those of you mixing business with pleasure, or perhaps consciously dismissing your prior commitments. Don't be surprised if you find yourself getting into the swing of things more slowly than usual today. Not every day can start off with a bang, so don't be too hard on yourself about it. Just take things as slowly and easily as you need to, and if you have a deadline, consider asking for a short extension. Forcing yourself to tackle your work can leave you even less productive. Some fascinating new information, possibly about spiritual or metaphysical matters, could come your way today through books, magazines, TV, or the internet. This could set you off on a new course of study. Your own insights and revelations could prove invaluable in increasing your understanding of what you read. In the evening, expect a surprising letter or phone call from someone you haven't heard from in a long time. Enjoy your day. Your social life is due to suffer some turbulence. You feel put down by friends and family, or even get into arguments with them. Take a critical look at yourself. Perhaps you are asking too much of your loved ones. Hold back a little and resolve the issues by talking to them instead of trying to have your own way all the time. You're up for even more fun, but you might need to make it happen on your own. That's not to say you're flying solo, but you do need to provide the motivation for other folks to join in. A tendency to rush into romance scares off potential candidates for your love. Such a forceful approach can have an adverse effect on the person you desire. If you're not looking for rejection, try to develop a gentler and serene attitude, then those you meet find you to be a far more attractive proposition to date. It will be a stimulating day for you. You'll be feeling great, and you'll have no trouble channeling all your energy into your activities. But don't be surprised if you encounter some resistance. Creative as your ideas are, they may not suit everyone. In fact, you may be confronted with some rebelliousness. Be persuasive, and you'll get your way today. Lending support to those lacking in confidence will be easy for you on this day. Just be sure that you stop what you are doing long enough to notice the need, and then act on it. A few words of encouragement and praise can do amazing things for someone who is feeling less than competent at this time. You have the gift of being seen as a role model, and people naturally value your opinion. Share this freely and often. Before leaving your work sector today and wrapping up the new moon of the last few days, the moon will spend its final hours here at a friendly aspect to the south node in your income sector. This is both an ordinary event, with the two coming together like this every 4 weeks, and a chance for income potential to hitch a ride on the wave that has been created on the job front. This is the first real sign of the symbiotic relationship between income and job matters that will strengthen over the coming months. The moon returns for its monthly visit to your relationship sector today, and with it a chance to check in and become more emotionally engaged and connected. While the moon returns every 4 weeks, this last visit before the sun returns, and it itself returns next month as a new moon, is a chance to quietly pay attention without overthinking things. Your tarot reading for today. The High Priestess, the Devil and the Star. You've already said, if only I had known before, I would have acted differently. This is the point of this draw. It's warning you of something that will happen in March in connection with your emotional situation. An event that could shake things up. Being aware of it enables you to anticipate it and accommodate it better, to exploit its true value better. This is a meeting. A new person or someone who has already had a place in your heart in the past. He will present himself as ingenuous and simple, with the goal of seducing you. Yes, this man is determined to convince you that he is good-looking, intelligent, humorous and made to live with you. He will quickly reveal intimate characteristics that you could not have imagined. This soul-bearing will please you because it is a proof of great trust. A rare proof you need to know to interpret properly. In this case, you should thank him and reward him for this action. This meeting could change your destiny in many ways. It is not certain that you will choose to get involved with this person. You have your life, you don't necessarily want to. Yet this man has opened a breach in you, and lit a small light that had been dormant for a long time. The future will never be the same and, whatever your decision, this episode will remain engraved in your memory. Our eyes in the sky. Today, the universe is testing us to make karmic decisions that will have a major impact on our lives. We're given the chance to choose between our higher and lower energetic vibrations to make honorable choices. Whether or not we choose the right path can change our future. The Great Awakener Uranus opposes the Moon, with Mercury, Uranus, and Saturn in a T-square to these energies. You could make major discoveries today that shift your passions, mind, and heart. Revelations will be made and secrets revealed. These planets are strengthening each other in the sky. Know that your emotions could force you to act impulsively, which could steer you in another direction. Mercury moves you toward your desires, while Mars and Saturn force you to assert your individuality by letting go of the past. Mercury's tense aspect to the Moon creates internal confusion and uncertainty. You could be distracted by information that later proves to be untrue. Take any scandalous or shocking news with a grain of salt. Popularity and charm come naturally to you, and it's mainly just a question of being yourself and sharing your feelings openly with others. This is an ideal time to focus on relaxation and sharing with friends and family,